And we're back. And I can see that I have to close my window because the light again makes my face look red. Just now that did a world of difference. So when we left off yesterday, or yesternight more like, we had just arrived at Colosseum, where I expressed my utter disgust for a certain satyr, or satyr, whatever it's called in English. So why don't we go and talk to him, however much I don't want to do so. Hey shithead, over here.
Good timing. Give me a hand, will you? Move that pedestal over there for me. I gotta spruce this place up for the games.
Games. That's obligatory. Clean things up pronto. I've got my hands full preparing for the games. A snap for you. Well, I mean, I have pushed heavier things, but in context of the story, it weighs a ton. Maybe the other side. Still not. Maybe this side again. Still not. No dice.
It's way too heavy.
What? Too heavy? Since when have you been such a little...
Little what?
Oh, wrong guy. What are you
Couldn't
doing
tell by
here?
the voice?
This here's the world-famous Colosseum, heroes only. And I got my hands full preparing for the games, so run along, pipsqueaks.
Fuck you, asshole.
Look, it's like this. Heroes are coming from all over to fight ferocious monsters right here in the Colosseum.
You've got heroes standing right in front of you.
Yup, he's a real hero chosen by the Keyblade.
And we're heroes too.
Hero? That grunt?
You see why I don't like this asshole?
What's so funny? I fought a bunch of monsters.
Hey, if you can't even move this...
I mean, he thinks that being a hero is all about strength.
Yourself. The hero! Yeah!
I hope you
Okay,
choke.
so it takes more than brawn. Well, let's see what you can do.
Nah, later, Tater. Guess we have to go through with his training in order to proceed with the story. But that's another thing I never liked about Phil. Like he is making this hero business a marketing thing. I already said it. He's making a business out of it. Like you can never, get a diploma that says I trained under Phil. Therefore I am a certified hero. Like how you take an education to become a firefighter or a policeman or something. Like, as if you can go through an education in order to become a hero. I mean, Hercules in the movie, he became a hero and got his god powers back because he did something for someone else, something unselfishly. He risked his own life in order to save the person he loved. Spoiler alert to those who haven't watched a 30-year-old Disney movie. I know I'm I am probably looking way too deep into this and really making my hate for this character shine through, but hey, that's just how I feel. And this is my stream. This trial is tough. You got what it takes? Yeah, more than you, wise guy. You ready? I need more time. Lost your nerve, kid? I'll show you nerves. 'Cause you've got lots of them. Okay, kid, let's see what you've got. The rules are simple. Bust all the barrels within the time limit. Ready? Go.
Come on! Come on!
Not bad. For a beginner, that is. Can I go home now? He's not treating me well.
Come on!
Oh, come on. I thought it would take both of them.
Come on! Come on!
Probably could have taken all four there. Restart. You know, despite them remapping the camera so that you control the camera with the analog stick instead of the back buttons or whatever you call them, you know, these guys. It still isn't really that reliable. You know, it's like the game wasn't made for that kind of control.
Come on!
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're double kidding me. Hey, you're better than I thought. You mean, aside from my screw up?
You know, you ain't bad, kid.
Looks like I'm headed for the games.
Afraid not.
Why not?
2 words. You guys ain't heroes.
Come on!
Technically 5. If you count the abbreviation of AINT. You want to become a real hero? Start by mastering this spell. Attain the power of thunder. Learned magic spell Thunder. What? You got that from Zeus or something? How the hell can Phil, of all people, give me the ability to cast Thunder? I mean, again, I love this game, but we get Thunder from Phil and we get Blizzard from the Cheshire Cat. You know, in context, I would have liked a bit more. I would have liked it to make a bit more sense as to how we obtain these new magics. I mean, it makes sense to get fire from Donald, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, I have a magic keyblade, so now I can suddenly use magic, but it's just oh, now I can suddenly use magic because I met a talking dog. Sorry, can't let you into the games just yet, but I can train you for him. I'm ready for the games. You don't get it, do ya? No entry pass for you. Fine, let's train. I'm assuming easy is what I just went through, so let's take advanced. You got it. Remember, you gotta train to win. Ah, that's the one I already went through. do. Oh, bollocks. I don't know if that's Wait, when did I destroy that one?
Come on!
That was a new record for sure. Although it could have been better if those last two barrels, if I had actually managed to pummel the penultimate one into the final one. Okay, Phil, I see how it is. I'm too good for your games. That's what. And you are afraid I'll outshine all the others. I heard you have this demigod guy on your team, and you're afraid that I'm gonna outshine him. Well, good luck with whatever it is you're doing. I'm too good for this place.
Rather a stubborn old goat, wouldn't you say?
Understatement of the millennium.
Oh, hey, hold on there, Fuzzboy. Wait, let me guess. You want to enter the games, right? Well then, hey, get a load of this.
Get a load of this.
A pass?
It's all yours. Good luck, kid. I'm pulling for you, little shorty.
I love this guy. Obtained entry pass. I mean, we all know that Hades is a bad guy, but he's a bad guy that you can't help but love because he's such a, you know, he's so smart with words. And apparently getting into the games is as easy as getting a ticket from the god of the underworld himself. So nothing about training and you're not ready yet. Like, oh, you have a ticket. Pass on. Hey, how'd you get this? Can we enter the games now? Well, I guess so. We start with the preliminaries. Give me a second. Good call. Preparation is key. Rule 8. Be ready for anything. Can I see Phil's spreadsheet of what all the other rules are? Some real weirdos signed up for the games. Things are gonna heat up, so you'd better be ready. Hey, are you shaming? Are you a racist, Phil? Is that what's going on? The prelims start soon. You gonna compete? Nah, still not. Okay. No more lollygagging. Remember, rule 95. Concentrate. Are you just making these numbers up as you go? I mean, I refuse to believe that Phil can remember that many rules in that little noggin of his. Like, show me a list, Phil. Show me a list of all 95 rules. Let's see how many of them are repeats. Olympus Coliseum preliminaries. Kill, 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 kill! Goofy is leading with a level up. Get over here. And as you're gonna see later, Sora's victory poses in when he fights in the Colosseum are actually references to the to some of the Final Fantasy heroes, like he sometimes does the pose that Cloud does, and he sometimes mimics Leon's victory pose from Final Fantasy VIII. Again, these are some of those Easter eggs that you really only find here in the first game. Especially since, spoiler alert, as the games progress, the Final Fantasy part gets more and more fizzled out. You're no heroes yet, but you ain't doing bad. Lucky you came to me for coaching. I wouldn't say that meeting you is ever a lucky thing. Now here's someone I wanna be coached by. The emo boy Cloud himself. And I love his redesign in this game. Something tells me he'll be a tough one to beat. Who knows, maybe you'll end up facing him.
Come on!
I've been waiting, I've been waiting in the shadows all my life.
Come on!
Hope I won't get flagged for singing too well. Oh boy! That was my Mickey voice. I can't talk like Donald. Not unless I take some helium. I mean, I was at a birthday once where they thought it would be funny to inhale a lot of helium before they sang for the birthday girl. But I'm boring and I don't like to, you know, take gases or liquids or anything like that.
That's the power of the Keyblade!
That's the power of the Keyblade. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna sit out. But then I did my Stitch voice instead to pretend that or mimic that I had taken some. Say, you're better than I thought, kid. Wish he was here to see this. Oh, you mean that other guy I would give $1 million to never meet? Who? Who? Hercules. You mean Jercules. He's a hero if he's a hero if ever there was one. I know by your metrics that doesn't really say a lot. Too bad he's off visiting his father. Right, then maybe the old man can teach his young man some manners. Yes, I'm gonna be salty about those characters for as long as we stay in this world. Max HP.
That's the power of the Keyblade!
Blue Revenge.
Come on! Thunder!
Screw you! I hope I learn Cure soon.
Here!
We did it!
That little punk is your next opponent, okay? Now don't blow it. Just take him out.
The great god of the underworld is afraid of a kid? Sorry, but my contract says...
I know! You think I don't know? I wrote the contract! I know it says you're only required to kill Hercules in this tournament. But you gotta fight that kid to get to him. Come on. Hey, it's like that old goat says. Rule number 11. It's all just a game. So let loose and have fun with it. I mean, a casualty or two along the way. It's no big deal, right? Jeez. Stiffer than the stiffs back home. Still, suckers like him are hard to come by.
Don't like the sound of that.
Here! Come on!
see that, guys? I took out a large body all by myself.
Not bad, huh?
So your world is being invaded by these black...
That's the best you can do?
oh god. By these black creatures that I'm slaying for you, so where exactly is your hero now? Ah! Is that it? I don't think I've ever seen this scene before. Realistically...
Hey, Phil! Get them out of here!
Realistically, Sora could have never taken on Cloud at this point anyway. I mean, I only lost because you don't I don't have cure, and I don't think you could I have used potions? Regardless, Everett, I've always only won that battle. The few times I've played the game, as I talked about in the last part. But I've never seen this alternate scene for when you lose, which was actually really cool. You know, Sora getting down on his knees, Cloud being ready to strike, but then of course because Cloud isn't a bad guy, he spares him. I mean, we've just had this cutscene where he talks with Hades about oh, you need to go through that kid in order to get to Hercules. But of course we know that Cloud would never strike Sora down. And I mean, again, in the context of the story, Sora is still very low level and as green as they come. So against an experienced fighter like Cloud, it doesn't really make sense if we actually beat him. Phew, that was close. Or that was close. That was Cerberus, or Kerberos, however you prefer. The guardian of the underworld. Herc should be able to handle him. But then again, maybe not. This doesn't look good. I hope Herc's okay. Wish I could go in. Yeah, I wish he could handle him too. See ya. Nah. Guess we better help. Kid, you're not entering the arena, are you? This ain't just some match. This is for real. Maybe I'll wait. That's right. Stay out of it. You're not ready to face Cerberus. You can decide if I'm hero material or not. Careful, kid.
Kid, I got 2 words of advice for you. Attack!
I know that illiterate is when you can't spell, but what is the mathematical equivalent when you can't count?
Deep freeze!
not get up on him? You surely can. There we go. Can you please stand up, big guy? Hello. Attention, please. Ah! Screw you! That was the perfect plan.
Come on!
So apparently I could have used potions, but again, it was cool to see that. It was cool seeing that alternate scene of Sora losing to Cloud. Ah! Not on your life.
See ya!
Ow. Ah! That's getting really old, big guy. There we go. Take this and this. Taint Inferno Band.
Thus, I do hereby dub thee Junior Heroes and confer upon thee full rights and privileges to participate in the games. Further...
Hey, what do you mean, Junior Heroes?
You rookies still don't understand what it takes to be a true hero.
And I take it you do?
So, what does it take?
Well, that's just something you'll have to find out for yourselves. Just
No,
the
no,
way
no,
that
no, no,
I
no.
did.
No problem. We'll start by proving ourselves in the games.
There ain't gonna be any games for a while. Gotta clean up the mess from that last battle first.
Okay, we'll be back.
And here comes the moment I hate with Herc.
I still can't believe that Squirt actually beat Cerberus.
Just between us, I'd already worn Cerberus down by the time the little guy jumped in.
Of course you had.
My lips are sealed.
Hero license. See, Phil was already... Phil was finally expressing pride in us, like this is amazing. You guys actually, those guys actually managed to do it. And if you ask me, in my book, one of the traits of a hero is to be humble. That you don't brag about your power or like, hey, look what I did. So what Herc the Jerk here should have done was just, you know, let Sora have this victory and let Phil believe that Sora had actually beaten him on his own. Instead of that, instead of being full of himself and being like, hey, I actually did most of the work before Sora jumped in. Like, is your self-worth really that low that you have to take the honor away from a 14-year-old kid? Like, what's the matter with you? And that's one of the reasons I really don't like that guy. And also, Goofy asks, then what does it take to be a true hero? And I'm like, Phil keeps going on and on like, I'm a hero trainer. In order to become true heroes, you have to take on my training. And then when Goofy actually asks, well, then what does it take? Herc goes, well, you have to discover that on your own. Phil says that he's a hero trainer. He should have the answer. Anyway, the next event is coming soon. Don't miss it. So yeah, Olympus Coliseum is one of those worlds that is kind of split up in multiple parts, where we have to come back again every now and then when the games become available. For now then, let's go talk to Cloud. Sup, man?
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah.
So, why did you go along with him anyway?
I'm looking for someone. Hades promised to help. I tried to exploit the power of darkness, but it backfired. I fell into darkness, and I couldn't find the light.
You'll find it. I'm searching too.
For your light? Don't lose sight of it.
How about a rematch sometime? Fair and square, no dark powers involved.
I think I'll pass.
Sora learned Sonic. We're gonna fight him later. Unfortunately, just him though. It's only in Kingdom Hearts 2 that you actually get to fight, you know, Leon and Yuffie too. Abilities, and of course I don't have enough AP to actually equip it, and I don't feel like unequipping Dodge Roll. So Sonic Blade is gonna have to wait. So that's it for now. What is Phil gonna say if we go in again? Hey, I forgot something. Phil, you seen my keys? You want to compete? Come back later, would you? We're not ready yet. Forget it. Moving on.
He's strong. He's kind. He's always there for you. And he's handsome to boot. He's perfect. Perfect.
Perfectly infuriating. He makes me crazy.
That makes 2 of us.
Wait a minute. What are you worried about? All the pieces are in place. Relax. Whoa. Here's what you do. Let Hercules train the kid. In the next games, I'll take care of them both. Who invited you to the party? Stay out of this. This is my show.
As you...
Struck a nerve, did she? So that's Wonderland and Olympus Coliseum taken care of, leaving so far only one world that we still haven't visited. I keep forgetting that it's reverse flight controls. And for those of you wondering, you are indeed able to remodel your gummy ship. That's the whole gimmick of it, that it's made of gummy blocks and is fully customizable. You can, given that you have enough blocks for it, you can build, you know, just like actual Lego blocks. You can make this ship into whatever you want. But I don't want to. I'm just gonna stick with the standard ship throughout. I don't feel like spending my time remodeling. I'm here to fight Heartless using a giant key. I'm not here to be a ship engineer. And besides, again, here in the first game, the gummy routes really aren't that interesting. Compared to what would come later. Very relaxing music. Next stop. Hey Donald, maybe King Mickey's down there. In a backwater place like that? No way. Let's move on. Hold on, Rico and Kairi might be down there. Let's just check it out. Forget it, we are on an important mission. Just land. No. Come on. Oh, phooey. We're landing. Don't touch that. No. So here we have...
Whoa!
I felt that. And how did he survive?
Oh, my head. Donald? Goofy?
Not alone.
Come on! Ha!
I don't know my own strength.
Sabor. Danger.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is this place?
This place.
Okay. Where did the others go? Look, I got separated from my friends. Have you seen them?
Hmm?
Friends.
Friends.
Right, my friends. There's two of them. The loud one is Don.
Huh?
Know what? Never mind. I'm looking for my friends Riku and Kairi.
Look for Riku. Friends.
Right.
Kairi. Friends.
He's hallucinating again.
Right.
Oh, friends. Here.
Really? Huh?
Friends. Here.
Not sure I understand, but show me. Take me to Riku and Kairi.
Tarzan. Tarzan. Go.
And I'm Sora. Tarzan go, Sora go.
Presenting Deep Jungle. Aesthetically one of my favorite worlds.
Gosh, where are we? I sure hope Sora's okay.
Who needs them? We can find the kid without them, huh?
Whoa.
Like looking in a mirror, ain't it? To die for. And this, I believe, is our first world where we have a guest star, which is also something the Kingdom Hearts series is known for, that you visit all of these different Disney worlds, and then most times you get a guest star on the team from that world. And in Deep Jungle, of course, it's Tarzan. And to those of you in the know, Deep Jungle, Kingdom Hearts 1 is the first and only appearance of this world, because apparently I don't know the details, but for whatever reason, Disney couldn't use it for further installments. So this is an exclusive to Kingdom Hearts 1, and another chest we can't get yet. Are those pictures of his family? I know I've said it a lot of times already, but all other times I've played this game, I really haven't stopped up to actually look around and explore. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. I can. Bloody camera. Okay, I don't think I can do this. This is some house. Did Tarzan's parents really build this all by themselves? You can see the rest of the jungle out there. Nothing to see here. I would be terrified walking on this. I mean, I don't even think I would be walking on it, more like crawling. But I guess it is made so that in case I don't know, in case you fall through the floor because it has rotted or something, this is a safety net. And we could just, we could just jump into the jungle, but I feel like walking. Yeah, that takes us here. Where would we end up if we jumped? Geronimo! Same place. I'm disappointed. No treasure here. Whee! This kind of reminds me of the Tarzan game Free Ride also on PS2. If any of you have played it. Beat you to it. And some of you may have noticed that by the end there was this big bush to the left that it looked like it concealed a path, and that is indeed gonna unlock later and be part of a mini game of sorts, which is again something you don't really see in later entries in the series. Pathways in worlds that you can't visit right now, but are gonna be explorable later. In later installments, it's like the whole world, the whole level is more or less open to you from the get-go, and you just have to, mosey along and follow the story. I see they caught your good side. This kind of platforming kind of reminds me of A Bug's Life, a game I loved as a kid, where the platforming in that game also wasn't perfect, but you kind of had to be creative about it. I don't even know what I'm collecting these slides for yet, but they're there and I just like collecting. And a little Easter egg here. Mrs. Potts and her kids. I don't think it's actually Mrs. Potts, but it is an Easter egg meant to look like her, that's for sure. Recipe, what did it say? Recipe card 1, light the stove, be careful. Your concern is touching but hardly necessary. So where is the stove? Research note 3, replication experiment. Replicating items. How do they make them float like that? Imagine that is Jane's. What's that? Recipe card 2. Put the potion in the pot quickly. Required card found. Potion is in the pot, light it. Why does the text disappear so quickly?
Fire!
The stove has been lit. Cooking ready. Obtain card potion. Done. Done, done, done. Lab instruments. Find 2 research notes. This is not the way. Just wanted to see if there were any enemies before we progress with the story. There's treasure though. Mega potion and mithril shard. Recipe for either iced ingredient.
Deep freeze!
Was it lit before? Need more information. Find research note 1. Is recipe card the same as research note?
Jane!
Tarzan. Oh, and who's this?
Hi there. I'm...
Oh, you speak English. So then, obviously you're not related to Tarzan. Are you here to study the gorillas?
Highly doubtful.
Sora! Goofy! Donald!
a circus of clowns. Not much use for hunting gorillas.
Mr. Clayton, we're studying them, not hunting them. This is research.
Keep telling yourself that.
Well, the more the merrier. Do make yourselves at home.
Guys.
Anyway, I'm staying. Huh?
Sora, look what we found. Look at this.
Look at this. Yeah, it's a piece of goo, a marshmallow, a wine gum. What's that? A gummy block. It's the same stuff used to build our ship. Well, I mean, we have found other gummy blocks on our travels, so this isn't the first time we've seen one. So that means the king could be here. So we've got to work together to look for him. For now. Fine, I'll let you tag along. For now. Oh, these two, they're really at each other's throat right now. But this is the other thing. The PS4, were you actually able to have, have a full party of Sora, Donald, and Goofy, plus whatever guest character is in the world. So we have to choose here. Obviously, we can't have Sora leave the party. So we have to choose two of these three. We could just... Why are you playing Kingdom Hearts? The crossover of all crossovers, if not to have guest characters on your team. So, Donald, since you are angry with me anyway, I don't think that we can properly work together. So, for the safety of the team and to ensure that the team, our teamwork works properly, I think it's best that you sit this one out. Love how I made that sound. Done. And Tarzan is, I mean, Goofy is always gonna be a higher level than you, and Tarzan is too, as far as I can see. And if you go back to previous worlds, that Disney guest character, their level is gonna scale along with yours. So it's not like you left this world in level 14, but now you are level 70. Then you go back to the world, and that Disney character is still in level 14. No, then that Disney character is gonna be level 72 or whatever. What do we have here? Mithril shards. So what's up, Jane? Apparently Tarzan was raised in the jungle by the gorillas. Communicating with him still isn't easy, but he's learning. Yeah, I've been there. So he was speaking in gorilla back there. Ah, that's right. You're looking for your friends? He said Riku and Kairi are here, and one word I couldn't understand. Why don't we try this? We'll show Tarzan some slides and see if any of them match that word. Oh, what happened to the slides? Conveniently missing, huh? Is that Beast's castle? Or is it somewhere else? What's wrong, Sora? What? Nothing. This place, it just looks so familiar. Wait, were they thinking that far ahead? Is this supposed to be a prototype of Twilight Town, maybe? Nah. Roxas wasn't even born yet. Why does this place look familiar to Sora? Just a moment. I'm gonna snap a picture and then move on. But how? I've never been off my island. You know, except that you clearly lived somewhere off the island, but does that mean that, you know, Destiny Islands is obviously an island, but we see that Sora's room, when he looks out of his window and he sees that a storm has engulfed the island, does that mean that the place that he lives is an island too? That the whole, you know, that it's an what's the word? Archipelago? Is it a collection of islands where he lives? And acting. And what's this? That's a gorilla. A ship. Fencing.
Well, Tarzan?
Where are my friends? Riku and Kai? Hey, I thought...
That leaves just one place. Young man, we've been in this jungle for some time now. But we have yet to encounter these friends of yours. I'd wager they're with the gorillas, but Tarzan refuses to take us to them.
Really, Mr. Clayton? Tarzan wouldn't hide...
Then take us there. Take us to the gorillas. Gorillas.
Tarzan, are you sure?
Tarzan, go see Kerchak.
Kerchak?
He must be the leader. Perfect. I'll go along as an escort. After all, the jungle is a dangerous place.
And you sure aren't making it any safer. Wait, did I have all of the slides? I wished I could go too, but gorillas are wary of strangers, so the smaller the group, the better. Say, Jane, you wouldn't happen to have my books among these, huh? Oh wait, they haven't been translated to English yet. Pretty girl she is. You're outnumbered, dude. Max HP. No chance. Hey, wait a minute. We are gonna put Donald on the team for just a while, just a brief while. Treasure. What are you shaking your head at? We got a prize, didn't we? Dalmatians 34, 5, and 6. And off you go again, Donald. Wait. Wasn't there a Trinity Mark II where we first saw them? Or did I see things? Nah. I must have seen things. Okay, Donald. Be gone. I'm gonna switch the duck who doesn't wear any pants out for the man who only wears pants. Or not even, but don't ruin my joke. Research no 3 We still can't do anything here. Need more information. Find research note 1. I guess we haven't found research note 1 then. Research note 2. Research note 3. Is it not in the camp? Huh. Oh, that's a recipe card. Not a research note. We'll be back. Another example of this game's great platforming. Can I make that? I could. Look at me go. You can extend your jump a little bit by, as you can see, swinging the keyblade in midair. I don't think I can. Can I make that jump? I keep questioning myself. 5, 6, and 7.
Kerchak, please listen to me. I know the nesting grounds are secret, but I trust them. You see, I want to help them because, well, they need us.
Oh, did you get that?
No!
Kerchak! Kerchak.
He's never gonna go through with that. He seems sort of distracted by something. Was he looking toward the treehouse? Swing through the treetops on the vines. Select jump on to grab a vine, then swing to the next one by selecting jump next. Vines will break if you hang on them too long. I'm gonna jump down for now though. see if... see where this line leads us. This ivy looks climbable. Well, then climb it. Come on. Ah! Son of a bitch. Would you mind? I know you're gonna dive sooner or later. Maybe that one isn't. Did those two vines take us to the same place? Nah. It seems we can go up even further. Flowers build it. Dalmatians. There we go. That takes us here. Which is where exactly? I'm glad you can see where you're going, Sora, because I sure can't. Not gonna happen. Not even with the Keyblade jump.
What's the big idea?
Papa ain't happy.
Wait, Kerchak, please!
You don't understand. I was only trying to. Ah, a snake slithered by. You see, I saved that poor gorilla's life.
You're full of shit. Now, if only I could get up there. Tarzan, can you give me a boost or something? I mean, I should be able to, but I just can't. Or maybe... there we go. Life hack. Should have just done that in the first place. Still can't get to that chest though. That's too far. What a view. So they built this whole thing, they built this whole house from a stranded ship or something? Found our entry point. And what's this? Protect chain. And a weather rooster. Protect chain. Let's see. Ah, we already had one. That's right. And the Inferno Band reduces fire and dark damage by 20%. Also raises defense. Slightly raises defense. So we are actually better off switching the Protect chain out for the Inferno Band. You know, on some points I like games where when you equip something you can visibly see it on your character, but at the same time I like Sora's design, so I'm glad that nothing changes about him. Whee! That was a perfect landing. Anything here? Or is it just the ladder we should have used to go up? Instead we went the long way about. Okay, so that's the whole house explored. Didn't see this. Mega Ether. Finally got my Mega Ether back. And the treetops, this is where we can also slide from here. Nah, made a lie out of me. That takes us back to here. Wait a minute. I am gonna again. I know I could spare myself all this back and forth by just having Donald permanently in the team, but again, I wanna spice things up. So Donald, we need your help with this Trinity Mark. And now we're stuck here, of course. Not even sure if you can pull off this thing. So you can't just go through it.
Thing.
Now, Miss Porter, as I told you, I was not aiming at the gorilla.
You are not to go near the gorillas again.
Oh, because of one mishap. Come now. Huh?
I think they have spoken.
What am I doing with these imbeciles? Blasted gorillas! I'll hunt down every last one of them! I'll track them down somehow. I'll stake my life on it. Hmm? Hmm?
Heartless!
Guys.
Come on!
Didn't check the laundry before. Research note 1. Ah, there it was. Research note 1. Recipe for either ingredients potion. So can I do the experiment now? Required note found. Let's begin. Start the experiment. The potion was put in after putting in the ingredients I said.
See ya!
Conducting the replication. Experiment successful. Obtain either. that went well. You guys have been here how long and you still haven't unpacked everything? Or maybe they're about to leave?
See ya! Thunder! Thunder!
I guess in the game where Sora isn't as acrobatic as in later games, that magic really is a godsend. And we just learned guard. And I assume that I have to give up another ability in order to be able to equip it. Huh, didn't even see the monkey there. Oh, gorilla, whatever. They all look the same to me. So about that guard. It takes 2. Not the game. Haven't played the game. Guard against an enemy attack by pressing square. Another ability I've really been missing. Boost attack power when HP is critically low. Well, when HP is critically low, I am just about to die anyway, so I prefer to keep my health above that. And slap shots rapidly strike enemies ahead of you. I don't really notice a difference, to be honest. So, guard it is. Thank you. Sweet Jesus, thank you. Now I can guard again. I can guard and I can roll. Abilities that in later games I would have by default. As in later games, he has the abilities in the ability menu by default, and then you start the game with ability points enough that you can equip them right away. But again, it's not that I don't dislike this game for making you work for these 2 basic abilities, because again, this game is basic, and that's what I like. That's what I love about it. Like, you have to be strategic. Do I want to be able to guard, or do I want to have a longer combo, or do I want to have a special ability? You know, do I want Sonic Blade, or do I want dodge roll and guard? You know, until later in the game where you get many more AP points and can more or less equip whatever you like, you have to be strategic about that kind of stuff. What is your playstyle?
Here! Come on!
And until you learn Cure, those green health orbs are worth their weight in gold. I say that and I don't actually know how much they weigh. Black, whatever it's called. I didn't see it. Sorry! it's either that one or the one I chose, and I chose wrong. Sorry! That one again. How many tries do I get? There'll be another time.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Unique enemies like that one also, I don't think they are not in Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm sure of that, but I'm not sure if the white mushrooms, for example, if they are also in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Come on!
Female monkeys. They're the worst. They throw banana peels at you and they are fast as shit. Oh, I can't wait till I get mad. Oh, that's the... Right. She makes us strip and drop our own money. Oh. For a naive moment I thought she was a gold mine. A little shit. We only lost 180 and we got most of it back.
Come on!
You are good. Oh. Gotta kill the female first.
Thunder!
Already using magic way more than I usually do. Seriously? Well, I guess I did kinda ask for that one. That's all well and good, but I need to collect my Muni. Is it 5 gorillas total we have to rescue? So that was the 4th one, I believe. How did you like them apples? Or bananas? Terra chain. Nice. I mean, it sounded good. What are these gorillas doing with all of those gummy blocks anyway? So about that Protera chain. Raises defense. Okay, so I guess if the protect chain raises our defense with 1, then Protera raises with 2, which is why the number doesn't go down when we highlight it. So right now Inferno Band is still better because it gives us more defense and resistance to fire and dark damage. Well, I guess we gotta head back again. Whee! Seems I can just let him slide on his own.
Come on! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Oh no, you don't. Mine, 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 mine.
Come on! Thunder!
Didn't realize thunder was this useful.
Fire!
Thunder is great at crowd control and fire is great at
Thunder! Thunder!
you know, as a homing missile. When the enemy just keeps trying to get away from you. And as you have no doubt been noticing,
Thunder!
we regain magic as we attack the enemies, something that wouldn't return for later games. In all subsequent games, if you run out of magic, you know, after spending all of it obviously, then as I talked about in a previous part, the magic meter is slowly gonna recharge to full. You know, it has this cooldown period, and then it's gonna be fully charged. But it's not gonna do that until you fully spend it. That also means, though, that that Cure, for example, Cure is the only spell, like I've told you, that that drains all of the magic at once. Like all other spells have a number next to them. You know, costs 10 or costs. This spell costs 30 magic. But Cure just says all, not a number, just all, meaning that you can play it smart and be like, okay, I'm gonna spend almost all of my magic on you know, thunder, fire, blizzard, whatever, and then you can use the last bit of magic, which is then technically still all, on Cure, so you can get, you know, more bang for your buck. I still not rescued all of them. Where is the last gorilla? I seem to recall that I always have trouble finding that one. Tarzan leveled up. You know, that's at least one thing. The time we spend looking around is at least never for naught. After all, we do at least level up as we explore. Oh no, you don't.
Deep freeze! Thunder!
Die, monsters! You don't belong in this jungle. Oh, come on. Ooh, high potion. I don't think we're gonna get the money up there before it disappears. But again, this is good training, at least. Of course. When I don't have... I have to go here in here to recharge it, and by then they're gone. Oh, that's what I had to do. Let's go check it out. Hello there.
Deep freeze!
Oh, would ya? Bit?
Fire!
This is the fight where he's hiding.
Thunder!
There we go. Max HP. Had enough? Dramatic much? Obtained White Fang. Hope it didn't kill him. Now, who could that be?
Come on! Here!
Oh, right. The monkeys, they are called Power Wilds. I just remembered.
Thunder! Come on!
Strange how every same currency. Well, we better go back and take a look at what happened. And yes, I am gonna fight every single Heartless every time. It's good experience. Case in point.
Thunder!
Ah! You fucker. Guys, instead of just following me, how about trying to collect it all? You dimwits. Hey, where's Jane? Oh, that's Sora saying that. What's wrong, Tarzan? Something coming. Jane danger. Jane near treehouse. Sounds like trouble. Let's go. It's just like in when Sora casts fire. It's just like in Smash Bros, where he can, you know, like a shotgun, he can fire three fireballs in quick succession. Whereas Freeze, for example, he has to, you know, wait for the first one to disappear. Back to the treehouse. Seriously? Damn it! Yamete! I know I said I know I wrote that that the stream is Danish and English and not Japanese, but hey, I like to flex my Japanese whenever I can, whatever little I can. I mean, you know what they say when you learn a new language that really. Until now, I have been acing those Vine sections no problem, and now I'm failing them left and right. Getting tired there, Sora? No, but when you learn a new language, it's a fact that you know more than you give yourself credit for. Like, when you take lessons in a language, more of the language sticks in your brain than you actually give yourself credit for. Like, you may not be able to recall all of it or be able to use it, you know, like, for example, when I speak English with other people, I immediately forget like half my vocabulary, despite the fact that I'm fluent in it, as you can hopefully tell. So you know more of a language than you give yourself credit for. And that's, you know, like, I doubt that I could lead a conversation in Japanese, but if I sit down and, you know, think of all the words that I actually do know, I actually know more than, to repeat myself, than I give myself credit for. What's up? Helt, altså jeg stoppede streamen lige da jeg var indkommet til Hercules, og Tarzan er kun den tredje verden.
Jamen jeg synes bare, at jeg så det var jo, da du lige kom til Badminton.
Ja, okay. Så er du gået glip af i går, hvor jeg spillede hele Alice. Seriously? Ja, jeg pakker nok min ind i senere i aften.
Og jeg overrasker faktisk, at du har ikke bare skæve, altså du har skæve ind uden at tømme det helt roligt. Så det er jo ikke, det gav nærmest en løbende illusion. Jeg troede bare, det gav mig mere en tør at spise. Der er den der pap, der viser, at du er nu ikke noget hen til enden. Du er kun lidt vejs.
Så det var sådan snydt igen.
Ja, så jeg havde helt hen til at kunne folde det sammen. Der var ikke nogen steder, hvor jeg lige skulle klikke på ekstra sønder lige klister op på sådan et lappe det. Det var lige nok til vække over lidt uden at
mit toiletpapir skal hedde snydt igen. Jeg bliver sikkert hverken rig eller populær, men jeg vil mor meget det halve, hvor fabrikken eksisterer.
Ja, det er også gjort også en mindre gave, så nu har jeg haft skrevet bare til sport. Det har jeg helt til søndag og de smukker i morgen på det, som vi kunne gøre og slække.
Ja. Kan man seriøst ikke... Kan man seriøst ikke komme derover? Jeg mener, der er jo 2 lianer. Men når jeg hopper op... Det kan godt være, at jeg kan komme derover, når jeg har fået et større hop. Eller når jeg har lært at flyve.
Du har været heroppe i Østern, så det er mand til lidt filmen.
Tarzan!
You really can't get out of that thicket yourself. The big black fruit looks suspicious.
igen det der med forskel på farven på farven.
Ja, de her... These used to be grey.
Ja, det var more bluish.
Yeah, bluish grey. I mean, they weren't all blue or all grey.
Nej, det er bare det der blue-grey.
I'm blue and grey, da da dee da ba da. Ah, those. I thought it was the small ones here. Har du nogensinde tabt til Cloud i Colosseum? Altså første gang man kæmper mod ham? Fordi jeg vidste ikke, at hvis det sker, så kommer der en cutscene, hvor han skal lige til at skære Sora i små stykker, men så gør han det ikke alligevel, og så kommer Cerberus. Det ved jeg ikke. Hvilket giver mere mening, end hvis man besejrer Cloud, fordi som han er nu, altså Sora, han vil umuligt kunne besejre Cloud. Mere experienced. Ja. Altså, jeg kan godt lide, de nye designs. Altså, Sephiroth, han havde jo heller ikke vinger. Altså, under sit tøj.
Altså, når han ikke... Altså, jeg tror på, så har han ikke. Så er det bare et anime Soulfighter kamp.
You always go there. Ja, jeg har ikke lige fået vasket det meste af det op, men det har stået i blod, så det er nemt at gå til. Something tells me they respawn indefinitely.
Come on!
Where you have a mission to defeat all the monsters in the area before you can. So this time, like you said, it's just gonna continue on the journey.
No, but it's like I have to do something about these flowers.
And it didn't say the black flowers.
Exactly. I just used fire on one of them, so... Like I said, I just used fire on one of them. But it does make sense. Is that thing just hanging in indefinite suspension?
Well, 0 out of 10.
0 out of 10, worst game ever.
Because this is
you're up there.
Over here! Hey, listen! It's still nice if you could fly.
See ya!
And you said?
Shut up. What was the other flower then?
I don't know.
That part is actually kind of nice.
Hmm. Clayton came to the tent and that's the last thing I remember. Clayton. Gorilla trapped. Turk ran. We must help the gorillas.
Are you already at the end of this world?
Well, I mean, the stories aren't exactly long. What would happen? Hitting won't make it bloom. See if it blooms by casting magic on it. What will happen if the heartless draw near the flowers go back to normal? I hate that it disappears so quickly. Maybe that's only in the final mix.
It said something that the heartless will draw near when it blooms. Maybe it will activate something when you are.
See ya! Fire!
Another one. When you are on the tree, you really know the way how long
Fire!
I've never actually seen her sit here. We must help the gorillas. Again, a lot of details I never noticed the first time I played the game. Was that all of the flowers? One...
Fire!
There was a question on one, and maybe see what it says now.
When heartless draw near the flowers grow black.
Ah, so it's like an alarm system.
But didn't it also ask what happens if we open them all?
So it's just takes a flavor text. Like, what would happen if these suspicious flowers bloom? Also, then they already answering. When the flower turns black, that's rated. Then the heartless appear.
I mean, let me try something.
I think it was supposed to have worked with having
Then it turns blue. So maybe we have to turn them all a different color.
So I did for that makes sense.
But I only have 3 spells. So and there are 1, 2.
Yeah, it's like doing that.
There are 3?
Yep.
No, 4.
Okay, so sure, maybe next time.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
It becomes red, blue, green, and yellow.
Again, another one of those environmental puzzles that make the first game unique because none of the later games have environmental puzzles like this.
By the way, another thing that's actually like is most of the Final Fantasy characters, they are colorful with their top clothing, while in the sequel they are mostly either leather or black.
Yeah,
the only one actually had something. The two characters actually had something that's most colorful or are colorful is Iris and
You just called her Iris? I've never heard anyone call her that pronunciation. It's always either Iris or Iris. Because people are stupid.
Yeah, but as an A, the A.
A.
Yeah, the A. But the point still stands that the others are mostly because when I look at the clothes, then I'm thinking about the Final Fantasy 7 Advanced Children.
I was just about to say it's because that movie was new at the time.
So advertising.
I mean, have you seen Cloud's clothes in Kingdom Hearts 2? It's literally taken straight out of Advent Children.
as black, but that was the beginning of this thing. But
Hold your fire, they're not black. Ow. Ow.
this guy is not black. Very strong. But I love this design. What they did to in this game because they had that little small black bat wing shoulder and all that. But I don't think at that design in the original game.
He didn't.
They only had a perfect purple jumpsuit. So this design has this game. That was totally the past unique. Maybe this.
Here!
Which is kind of sad why, but then again, Taurus can also turn black.
Everything turned black.
Most of the environment kind of darkish. I mean, okay. To be fair, how Bastion was already kind of dark in it. So, but still.
Deep freeze! Thunder!
But then again, it was that time when black and all pages were popular. So it kind of makes sense in a sense. But now you found the part of that
piece of ass.
That bitch. Because you have no idea packing.
Oh, I do. I do.
Come on!
Grade school?
Back in grade school or back when this game was still new and pop. Me and my classmates had to fight that guy so many times. It was one of the reasons why we...
Help me out here. Was it this one? What do you think? Yep. Gonna be faster this time.
More than you think.
Far right. How many times is it gonna do that?
What is
Far right or... none of them.
nothing but it.
Nope.
What maybe?
Maiden. Yep. Ooh! Lightning stone. So we did get something awesome for finding it all of the times.
Too bad we don't have a Pikachu. But what does a lightning stone need to do?
I think it's just a material for synthesizing.
But again,
yeah. Mysterious stone filled with lightning used for item synthesis. Rarity 4. Nice.
That's a good thing. But maybe it's because we mostly hit it right. What would have happened if we had gotten it right all the time?
Maybe something else would have happened.
Then again, this boss here was such a
pain in the ass.
Yeah. It was one of the reasons why the time my classmates never made it through. Or we always got stuck here. I saw this cutscene.
But you did make it. You did make it to Hollow Bastion. I know that much.
Yeah, but it was not rare occasions. Mostly we were stuck here. But we did make it there, though.
Clayton.
Not Clayton. Not Clayton.
Now watch me die at least 20 times against this asshole.
And then we die 20 times more after this thing. But what do you think of these segments?
Did you just shoot me, you ass?
asshole.
Not Clayton, you're right, it's not Clayton, it's an asshole. No, you don't.
One of the few bugs who actually
Come on!
Only I am allowed to heal myself. We got him! Not.
Okay, that's another thing that's different. In the original, you could actually see, not see, but you could see the picture.
I'm not sure you could. Can't you later when you damage it a bit? I don't mean like this. I mean it starts being completely invisible, and then I think it became more and more, you know.
Thunder! Fire!
I was just about to ask, hasn't this one been redesigned as well for the final mix? That actually looks really badass.
Come on!
I guess so. That just leaves Clayton. At least 15, I think.
Maybe it's because you are used
Fire! Fire!
you don't really have that much reaction to
See ya!
Where do you think you're going?
Come on!
I'm talking to you. There we go. I swear that you know, the window where what it shows what you learn and what level you are in, it disappears quickly in the HD version. Because did you see what I learned? Stun impact, I think it was.
That's true. That's glitching a little.
He'll live.
And he's gone. It would be actually interesting if it was possible. Oh, there. What kind of dark, I guess.
Attain the power of healing.
Maybe
Learned magic spell cure. So this is our first magic that we haven't learned from another person.
Maybe we can turn all the flowers now. And he was supposed to die in this game.
Hey there, guys. What's up?
Huh?
So he throws us all the way up there, and we just end up here.
Makes no sense. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Nice seeing you too.
Come on, guys. Let's what do you think? Bang Theory Season 3.
Tarzan, home.
Wasn't the entire jungle your home?
I was about to say we have kind of been here for a while already.
Or the treehouse.
But it is a nice place.
By the way, the position you are on, the cutscene really is that home. I remember that back in the cover on the game, you would see Sora with the jungle keep, like, as a, or something that would mind similar to it.
I also just noticed that when I summoned the Keyblade by blocking, it just appeared instead of, you know, like in later games where it, you know, it sparkles when it appears, like
the cutscenes.
like you are you are summoning it with magic and stuff.
Yeah, and the harvest across the place, it glitches, and it looks like it clicks a couple of times before it just stuck and then crashed.
Well, again, I wouldn't be surprised if the Mortal Nations. I wouldn't be surprised if the game glitches a little bit, because these, I mean, these HD versions, they do look prettier. I mean, you could obviously tell if I was playing the original, because the graphics would be more blurry, but they are always more glitchy. Do you remember when I played Prince of Persia Warrior Within?
Oh, well, it was so weird, it was so bad.
It was glitchy to hell and back. Ah, I can walk like this. Ding ding.
Like Sora.
Ooh.
Like Sora.
This ivy looks climbable.
It looks like it's part of the case.
Or a Calcom. That's one of the rare synthesis items.
Maybe it's easy to the remaster.
I said it was rare. I didn't say that it didn't exist in the. I mean, the only.
I thought no, but when I say only in this version, I mean it was originally there in the original game.
No.
The place where you found it.
No. The only thing they added in the final mix version was the fight against the unknown, and you know, color changed some enemies.
So it could have been nice, just like in the Pokemon games, where new items to different places.
I'm just gonna double check that I haven't missed anything, because I'm not sure I can get back to this area later. I mean, we did after all have to have Turk help us.
Yes, and we think only can fly next time.
Oh, that's right. So I can't get back later.
Okay. By the way, we still need to find out what those flowers.
Yeah, true. Well, I'll definitely be back here later.
Or right after you get thrown out of the world, and then go back in.
So okay, doesn't seem there's more here. So seemingly.
The jungle kind of world in the other game.
Well, it was supposed to.
And that's just it. I do remember that it was supposed to be in one. Was it in the third or the sequel or the second game?
Birth by Sleep.
Okay.
And data miners have actually recovered. What are you guys doing? Data miners have actually managed to find unfinished locations from the Jungle Book world.
I mean, the good in night, I don't know it's because we already have two jungle worlds with Tarzan and the Lion King. But it would have been nice to fight Scar. Maybe if
Scar?
No, I mean Shere Khan. I mean, if they added something like this from the sequel where you're fighting on this loud form.
This is your home? But that means... Huh?
Oh.
The waterfalls. They're echoing all the way here.
Friends there. Sea friends.
Oh, now I've got it. Means heart. Friends in our hearts.
Heart.
Oh, so that's what it meant.
Oh, so that's what it meant.
Friends. Same heart. Clayton. Lose heart. No heart. No sea friends. No heart. No friends.
Sorry about what I said.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah, all for one, huh?
And our next keyhole, which makes this our second one.
Oh yeah, you haven't done Traverse Town yet.
I haven't finished Traverse Town.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I love that sound. And another gummy piece, which I believe will give us access to the next bunch of worlds.
I think someone has a new admirer.
No. Kids even kill me.
Nah, it would never work. And I love that, keyhole ending like it's a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah. Another thing
And meanwhile, in the Legion of Evil.
What drew the Heartless to that world?
The hunter lured them there. It was his lust for power that was the bait. But it seems the bait was too tasty for his own good.
Yeah, he got chopped instead.
A weak-hearted fool like him stood no chance against the Heartless. But the boy is a problem. He found one of the keyholes.
The second one.
Fear not, it will take him ages to find the rift. Besides, he remains blissfully unaware of our other plan.
Yes, the princesses.
They are falling into our hands, one by one. Speaking of which...
Oh, I've been looking for you. Okay. Does Sora even actually ever... Oh. Does he ever actually learn of Maleficent's plan, or does he just from beginning to end just look for his friends and then that's it?
Just like I said a couple of days ago, he's mostly focused on his friends and just forgets the villains does something. It's like in the sequels, the villains are building this master plan, and then he...
And Riku is the one who solves it.
Yes, and here he's more focused on finding his friends and forgetting about... Hey, that girl disappeared. Oh, that person disappeared.
He's looking for his friends and defeating the Disney villains, which in turn hurts Maleficent's plan. That's just something he has to do.
It's like he's forgetting the princesses are gone after each world.
Well, guess we'd better get going. Where is his ship anyway? I hate that my face is blocking. That wouldn't be a problem if I used Elgato, but I haven't really mastered that yet. Where's your ship anyway? Well, not that far. Not too far. Sora, Tarzan, friends. Sora obtained Jungle King. Upgrade the Keyblade with keychains. Different keychains will add different effects to the Keyblade. See, that's the gimmick with the Keyblade, that you know how at the end of it there is a chain with a Mickey symbol on it. That keychain is what gives the Keyblade the form that we have seen until now, the so-called Kingdom Key. Because that's another thing. All Keyblade forms have their own name, and when we go into the menu later to see the different kinds of Keyblades, what we are actually seeing is what form the Keyblade will take when Sora equips different keychains to them, but the act of equipping a new keychain we never see. So I personally always forget that, it's because he equips another keychain. To me, it's just, the Keyblade just transforms to another form.
Yeah. Another thing that I actually find more interesting in this game, the keyholes to each world are connected like a part of the world. Just like in the keyhole was a part of the tree, and when you locked it, it still had a form of the keyhole, but it was just closed.
Mm.
But in the other game, it's just where you find a random item who secretly holds a door, a keyhole, so it doesn't feel that special because in this game there's a different cutscene for different ways to lock it. But in the other games, he swings in this dark dimension and then close it.
Well, it looks cool.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's still just fun. It's not very creative.
I don't know if you recall, and without spoiling, why are we even closing these keyholes?
From what I remember from the manga, it's because the Heartless are coming from the keyholes, but by closing it, you stop the flooding of Heartless. So that means that the only Heartless that are left are the ones who still are in the world.
Okay, it's like what Aerith said in Traverse Town, that the worlds have never been connected until now.
Yes. So right now the Heartless are using these keyholes to get into the world.
That's right, I remember
just that. Not to spoil anything, but later on by that other keyhole in Hollow Bastion, that's also a part of the...
Right.
So.
Well, different keychains will add different effects to the Keyblade. Access the equipment menu to use a keychain.
By the way, that thing you just said about the keychain...
Learned Red Trinity, which means that we are gonna have to rediscover some more. We are gonna go back to previous worlds and see if there are any Red Trinity marks we haven't used. You said?
By the way, you said that the keychains are what making the Keyblade change, so its base form are the one we see from the start.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not because if that was the case, then if the Kingdom Key was the Keyblade's original form, then why would there already be a keychain on it? Because then because to me, either that means that if the Keyblade doesn't have a keychain attached to it at all, the Keyblade would just poof and vanish because it doesn't have a normal form, or maybe Sora just has two keychains on it at once.
I think maybe it is the base form, but at the same time it has a basic keychain, so it had something like that.
Yeah, that maybe.
But my point was, in the one of the later games, Axel gets a Keyblade, but it already has a new form, so in a sense it would have made more sense that he had to activate the base form before attaching a new keychain.
But I mean,
it wasn't as near as bad as, but still.
But I mean, okay, in later games, in later games, it is discovered that more people can have Keyblades. I mean, not even just in later games, because okay, we are led to believe that Sora is this special kid who wields the only Keyblade in existence. That it's you hold the mightiest weapon of all, like they say in the beginning. But not to spoil anything, but already in this game we see other people who have them. And you mentioned Axel, and I'm like, of all the people throughout the series that we see with Keyblades, none of them have the Kingdom Key. They all have all of these other people have Keyblades with their own unique form, like Axel, who has this fire-looking Keyblade. So I think that Sora is maybe the only one who has the ability to change his, while everyone else, their Keyblade just takes the form of, Axel, he is a fire guy, so his Keyblade takes the form of fire because that's what's in his heart.
And another thing about that, in one of the later games, not to spoil anything, but Kairi gets the Keyblade, but she's, unlike the others, she doesn't materialize it first.
She's given it, and we still don't know why.
So say that when she was given it, the guy had already attached a keychain on it to match her personality.
Well, On that note,
another thing is actually kind of funny because it's flower. It's like giving a bouquet of flowers on it.
On that note, I believe I said in a previous stream that Kingdom Hearts 4 has already been announced, and when it was announced, you know, everyone was up in Nomura's ass with you know, interviews like, oh, what are you gonna do in Kingdom Hearts 4? What's gonna happen in Kingdom Hearts 4? Are we gonna get answers to these questions and these questions? And he was like, calm down, bitches. And one of the questions that was raised was, of course, are we gonna get an answer to how Kairi gets her Keyblade, because it was just given to her, like you said. And while he didn't give a definitive yes, because, you know, these game developers never give a straight up yes to anything, but he did say, well, I imagine that people would be disappointed if we didn't get an answer to this, or I don't know if it was this or if it was well, if I tell you the answer now, then I will have to leave it out of the next game. You know, if I spoil something here, then I can't include it in the game, because then you already know it's gonna happen. Yeah. So he did allude to maybe we finally get some answers in the next game. So
you know at least how those guys learn how to wield the keyblade. How they are allowed to have the ability to control them.
Isn't it just that if you have a strong enough heart, then you can call on the Keyblade?
Remember Birth by Sleep? It's not spoiling anything in the game, but there's a time where each of the characters are meeting the Sora and the others.
Oh, right.
That ceremony where they touch it, and then they can use it.
But no one did that with Axel. He's just materialized. So I think that there are more ways to get one. Either you can have it passed down to you, or it you know, like with Axel, it just happens.
Or maybe it's because he's been close to Roxas that he maybe has touched his only sword.
Oh my! Yeah. But anyway, the gummy block that came out of that glowing hole. It's not like the others. Wonder what it's used for. I don't know. Maybe Leon will know.
Help, Leon!
He might. Back to Traverse Town then, which I originally called Traverse Town. I wanna be the pilot. Hey, stop it! Oh, come on, I'm the Keyblade Master. Not yet. I don't care who you are. No. Which is funny because in later games, Sora is the one controlling the ship.
It's another game. All this stuff you talked about being the chosen one, and all hack the old ability in order to find out what are happening. It's kind of like Jedi from Star Wars. You think he has this lightsaber, so he's a chosen one. And then later in Strike, there's like a total counter other people who have the lightsaber.
Yeah, or in the Sonic games where suddenly more than just Shadow can use Chaos Control, or in Dragon Ball
Super.
Or in Dragon Ball where everyone can suddenly become super. It's like the main character gets this ability that at first we think is exclusive to them, and then suddenly everyone can use it.
Maybe because at the first they get first right to being called the chosen one. I mean, to be fair, unlike the other games series we talked about, Kingdom Hearts, there's not that many. I mean, there's a lot, but not that many compared to the others. It's not that as tedious.
Here we go again. Oh,
It sounds like you have something stuck in your throat.
yeah, like. Yeah, we get it. Okay, but again, we don't have Warp Gummy yet, so we have to painstakingly go through each world to get back to Traverse Town. So let's go back to Wonderland first.
we're going to travel take a long trip to around the Alice, Potter again, and then Colosseum just to look around.
And I think when we get to Traverse Town, I think we're gonna call it for this session. I mean, it makes sense. One world per session. Or actually, we did two because we did Alice and I already forgot, but we did Colosseum and Deep Jungle in this session because Colosseum isn't very long.
By the way, another thing about Alice. First, another thing it took ages for. In the flashlight back in the day, it took us ages just to find all those items so we could get to the boss. And when we get to it, it hurts like hell.
It hurts like hell?
Yeah, I mean, because it's always movement are so irritating and it constantly hit my flashlight.
By the way, did you guys ever choose the wrong evidence? Because I accidentally ended up choosing a piece of evidence with Donald and Goofy, which made them trapped during the card fight.
I think it was different every time. Sometimes we got it right, sometimes we got it wrong.
Because every single time I have played the game, I have always managed to choose the evidence with the Heartless.
I think we always chose it, and I want to say this one this time.
Yeah, but they are randomized, so you may choose a Heartless, you may choose Donald and Goofy, and can you choose Sora? Like, oh, so it was you. Wait, no.
I'm not so sure.
I don't recall. Now that we are here, are there any red Trinity marks in Wonderland? I mean, you know, we are gonna quickly check.
I mean, I don't remember every red stain.
I know. I was just asking if you knew that offhand.
I was just making fun by saying I don't remember every red stain I find on the carpet.
Well, we're gonna quickly take a look on our way to Traverse Town. Just passing through.
By the way, I find that the last time I saw you play this game, you were in Traverse Town, and now you are going to end it at Traverse Town before you are continuing that part of it.
Huh.
Because how it began, it's how it begins again.
I do. I've kind of watched that movie with you at least a billion times. I remember, you remember, yeah, I remember. Oh.
The level was kind of dark when you think about it. I mean, we see the Mad Hatter and the
Here!
There we go. Our first white mushroom. And because we gave it 3 times thunder, we get thunder arts. Which I'm not... I say that all enthusiastically, but I actually don't really remember what you even use the arts for.
Maybe powering the magic?
Oh, come on, stop that. I already have thunder.
Well, that's another thing. There's with the Mad Hatter and the Hare, it kind of implies that they are trapped in the painting. And that's kind of dark when you think about it.
It is.
But then again, this Alice in Wonderland is kind of dark. We're talking about ladies.
It's freaking dark.
I mean, even for this version,
come on, you're freezing. You're freezing. You're not sad, you're freezing.
See ya.
There we go. And
remember what we are looking for.
We got fires.
I'm peeping ball.
Okay, Audie, I'll give you one more tip. It's not in there.
It's also a bit. remember the English, the English. But we have to translate.
Oh, come on. Oh, right. The white mushroom are only there for a set period of time, but hey, we got 2 arts already.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think it's actually kind of nice to be able to go to the store and have them give you money back because they don't read the price wrong. Because
right, that.
Yeah. I mean, some people just look at it as, okay, or just ignore it. That's why it's always good to have good reviews. And
Thunder!
Again, I noticed that I use way more magic in this playthrough than I normally do because I've actually realized that magic is kind of useful.
And you can use it faster like a sword barbarian.
I mean,
it doesn't get them that much.
Because in later games where Sora is much more acrobatic and can zip across the battlefield like nobody's business, he doesn't need magic in the same way, but Thunder is good for crowd control, Fire is good for homing attacks, and Blizzard is kind of a shotgun. Like it doesn't do it doesn't really hit anything on distance, but up close it hurts like a mother trucker. Ooh, it rains with money.
Then that's something that makes it kind of nice with this game, that you actually get to use everything
at your disposal, yes.
Unlike in the other one, it's just bad. Jumping and
Thunder!
That's not really a contract match, except for some part of the game from the first game. That's all the dolls and
Thunder!
Did I get anything for that? Oh, that's a green one. Okay, I don't think there is any in Wonderland. Slight detour, let's get back on track. But what was that about nostalgia?
Using magic in the other games because it's also for the few people who need a handicap and kind of
I doubt it.
I mean, how many people do you know who actually use magic in the
I don't really know anyone who plays it, but I know that there are many who actually do because yeah, it still is useful. Exactly. Or I'm too lazy to use magic. Exactly. Now you're getting it.
But now that you use magic more often, then you kind of need to fix it to fight ethers and tokens.
No, because remember that the magic recharges the more you fight.
But I'm talking about more in the later games and boss getting tougher.
We'll see at that point.
Since I'm playing the gym in Pokemon, where at first the gyms are easy, but later in the game, or at least the second or third in the gym in most cases, then you kind of need potions or revives and all that.
Was that always there?
I don't know.
Huh.
If so, then you miss the first game.
I doubt
That's
it.
another thing about potions. You're not potion free.
Oh well, moving on.
It's actually nothing. I do idea that you are stopping after Traverse Town because dinner is almost done.
I kind of figured.
Yeah.
But that also means I've streamed for almost 3 hours, so it's a good place to stop anyway.
It's at least better than last time. You said something about 6 hours yesterday, or was it?
No. The last time I streamed for almost 6 hours was Final Fantasy VII Remake, and that was that was almost 2 weeks ago. I mean, numbers don't lie. I
just talked about how numbers lie because the idiot from this year,
yeah, okay, point taken. But I mean, too hot for you?
And I know I had finished dinner, but I feel like I should go downstairs because the potatoes may get it still right even with finished. So, yeah. I always sometimes thought how you get to the other side du har på gaven. I mean, just like Aladdin, it's one of the few worlds that actually are around. So
and I really appreciate that. And sadly, this is the only game where you travel the gummy routes and then you actually arrive at the planet, because in 2 you travel the gummy route and then you just fly through a flashing keyhole.
And then you just arrive at the last point you save.
Exactly.
Unlike in this game, you can choose where you want to transport yourself.
Okay, so now we are back in Traverse Town. Let's see what people have to say.
Traversing the scenery.
They know how to create some rare items. Does Yuffie have anything to say? Just the same. You know the channel in the alleyway is connected to the cavern.
She's cute.
She is.
She's actually my favorite character in Final Fantasy VII. I have no idea how long it took me to actually get her in the original Final Fantasy VII.
You played the original Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah, you had them, remember?
I know I had them, but I never knew that you played it.
Oh, I played them. I think it was when I was at home alone after that one time at the school where I got out of that school. But so I know I played the one disc because I couldn't get further in the tower. I don't know if I was supposed to take the second disc, but yeah, you try to get to
a big tournament is being held somewhere at Kupo. That must mean that we can fight in Colosseum again. But that's gonna be next time. You were saying?
In Final Fantasy VII, just to get Yuffie, you have to randomly meet her like a Pokemon in the forest, and then when you fight for her, then you get to a cutscene where she's talking, and because I couldn't understand, I just ran, because you had to answer certain questions right, and if you answer wrong, then she disappears again, and then you have to find her again. So when I was supposed to have her, I only got her once later in the game, even though I was supposed to.
But can you find her again immediately, or do you have to wait?
I think
because
or after meeting another couple of months after.
Because it sounds like you missed her this time, but then you can just go find her again.
I think I read something about that certain points you can find her, but at least in the forest before you get to Red's village, then that forest you can meet her.
Okay.
But again, you have to find her had set the questions right, because if you don't, she's just gonna disappear again, and that's kind of a pain in the ass.
I can imagine. But we are here. We are here. Sid is there, and we came to talk to him about the gummy pieces. So, dinner's almost ready. So we are gonna call it for now. Next time we are gonna talk to Sid about the gummy pieces, which is probably gonna reveal more worlds. I mean, we have kind of run out of worlds. We have been to Wonderland, Colosseum, and Deep Jungle, and that's all, folks. That's all she wrote. There aren't any more worlds on the map, so we kind of have to unlock more, which I imagine is going to be what Sid is going to help us with next time. So Colosseum, more worlds, and then we are going to see where the wind is taking us.
That will have to wait till Sunday, I think, at least, because we have that birthday party.
I can probably play tomorrow night too.
Okay. I just didn't know how long you'll be away, so just saying Sunday.
Well, neither do I, but I mean, I was contemplating, like I have said before, I have been thinking about making Final Fantasy VII Remake my weekend RPG, and then playing other games throughout the week. But I am inconsistent as all hell. So now that I have sort of come in, I'm in a Kingdom Hearts mood at the moment. So right now I only feel like playing Kingdom Hearts, which in itself, you know, it isn't an RPG in that sense, but neither is Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's more of an action RPG, just like Kingdom Hearts. So I think we are putting 7 Remake on hold, and then gonna focus on Kingdom Hearts. So Kingdom Hearts is sort of coming into the frame and being like, Final Fantasy VII Remake, you are stay over there. So yeah, next time we are going live is with Kingdom Hearts again. So I'm gonna find someone to raid, and then I'll be seeing you soon. Just gonna take this person, PKWG1337. So once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this rumble through Colosseum and the Deep Jungle. And remember, as always, we are all heroes.
Stay tuned. Jeg kan godt lide, at man kan lige godt kunne nå at tage så lidt før, at vi kunne være til at sige, vi er all heroes. Ja, vi skulle lige opfordre en GOP.